What's up, YouTube? YugiohTube here with an interesting video, a concerning video, a confusing video, a hypothetical video, but nonetheless, if you're looking at the screen right here, what do you see? You see under products, new products. You see from Card Market Spoilers, which is a site in the EU or European Union, Europe, you see all these products: Tactical Evolution, Strike of Neos, Gladiators Assault, Phantom Darkness, okay, Duelist Genesis, okay, all these boxes, new releases coming. So what does this mean? Okay, you click on the box. Does this mean that all these products here are going to be reprinted, assuming unlimited form? Well, that's the question. Now, before we go any further, okay, we have to understand this very, very well, and more likely than not, is either a mistake, either somehow it got hacked, either it's a glitch. No matter what you want to say about it, the odds of this being true, the odds of all of these booster boxes being reprinted, tons of them, and this isn't one SKU, this is, you're talking 20, 30, 40 through the GX and 5Ds era, the odds of this happening, very low. But we cannot count it out, okay? We have seen this before with Konami. We've seen Konami go and fire up the presses for Legendary Decks 2, and now soon, if you haven't heard this, might be actually a separate video, Legendary Decks 1 is getting an official reprint. You heard it here, folks. Crazy. But also look at the product. You see there's 18 booster, okay? Does this mean 18 packs a box? When has this ever happened in the game? When has there ever been an 18-pack booster box? To me, there's no images, you know. I'm not buying this rumor. Again, it's a website, and it's a somewhat credible website, but it's not, you know, a Collector's Cash or something big like that, a Dave and Adams Card World, something huge, right? It's nothing like that, or a Troll and Toad. I'm not buying it. Some people say, well, it might just be a European exclusive, where they reprint it in Europe. Well, if they do that, it's just as damaging to the value of the boxes or the cards, unlimited cards, as if it came to both. Because let's be honest, we're in 2019, going on 2020. There's such a thing as importing and exporting. So it will get to the US and America. But again, let's look at these. All these boxes. And didn't Konami say that, accept the risk? Yes, I will, from McAfee or McAfee. Didn't Konami say that Ghost Rares are no longer being printed, right? Didn't they say that Ultimate Rares, aside from the OTS packs and special packs and Astral packs, are not being printed anymore? Yes, they did, okay? That's not to say I believe everything Konami says. I certainly don't do that, right? But to me, it just doesn't make a lot of sense right now to reprint all of these SKUs. It just doesn't make any sense. I could see if there were a few, but when you're doing 20, 30, 40 of them, it just doesn't seem worth the time and effort. Now, again, Konami, as we've seen, is not afraid to go for a lot of money in terms of extra added cash, create more product, flood the market, open the floodgates, crank the presses, and just print an oblivion of a product. We see that all the time. I mean, how many more legendary collections could there be? You know, with the ones that came with all the first 6 packs, the God cards. I mean, there must have been hundreds of thousands of those boxes. And Legendary Collection Yugi, Legendary Collection Kaiba, huge reprints. Joey. Now, granted, they're kind of out of the realm here, but no pun intended, out of the Shadow realm. But they'll probably come back. We know that. And it's all unlimited stuff, right? But here's the concern. Whether this is all fallacy, whether this is legitimate, which would be absolutely massive to the market and not in a good way, or who knows what happens, what this is saying here is that if you, which I'm sure a lot of people here on the channel know, but maybe not. Maybe you're new. Maybe you want to know what's going on. If you're investing in anything unlimited, let me repeat that. If you're investing in anything unlimited, don't do it. I mean, this should be self-explanatory at this point because Konami runs the press on anything that can raise the bottom line. It doesn't matter what it is. We just saw it with Korean Blue Eyes White Dragon boxes. Korean Blue Eyes White Dragon boxes 1 to 200 easily, if not more, for a long period of time. And kaboom! In Korea, they were released like wildfire. One for me, one for you, one for the toilet, one for the cat, one for the dog, right? One for the mailman, one for the waiter at the restaurant I go to every weekend. I mean, boxes for everybody. This isn't just a small, limited batch that they've done. They've done a lot. And we saw that with Legendary Collection. Legendary Decks went from $200, right, down to $30, $40, $50. And we're going to see it with the first Legendary decks, the one that's so expensive. I don't care if it's first edition or not. Do you think anyone's going to care? It's a first edition box. It doesn't have the stamp on the box. Yeah, you might get a premium. Yeah, I have Legendary Collection Kaiba sitting over here, first edition. But does that really make it that much more valuable? No, because they're reprints anyway, folks. So what I'm saying here is avoid anything unlimited. And what boggles my mind, for example, would be the unlimited Blue Eyes White Dragons, the unlimited Dark Magician Girls, unlimited boxes of Invasion of Chaos, unlimited boxes of Magician's Force. To be holding onto these boxes, you're taking a big risk. Because at any given point in time, Konami could just say, we'll snap our finger and produce thousands of them. Thousands upon thousands. And kaboom. Now wait, you might say, there might be subtle differences in the boxes. One might have a different Yu-Gi-Oh artwork on it in terms of the logo. The card stock might be slightly different. But let's be honest here, folks. Who's going to pay $1,000 for an unlimited box of MFC? Who's going to do it? When they're all over the market, the same basic thing for $80. And again, this very well, this issue right here in card market, this very well could be a hoax. It could be something that was a mistake, a glitch, just someone trying to be funny. Maybe someone at work that said, "Whoa, I'm gonna get fired anyway. I may as well just frickin' cause a whole lot of chaos on the website and cause a lot of stir on the market," which is what he has or she has achieved by me making this video and by others talking about it. Good job if that's the case. But what we need to know here, again, is that anything unlimited, by holding it, you're taking a big risk. Unlimited means unlimited, right? Not limited. There is no guarantee that Konami will just say, we're going to run the presses again, even with first edition. I mean, granted, the probability of a first edition, anything getting reprinted in first edition, almost nil. But you can never say never. You can never say never. But if you're going to invest in anything, invest in first edition. And lastly, let's talk retro pack. Now, a lot of people say, retro pack, they would never do such a thing as reprint retro pack. No way. You're kidding. But let's think about it here, folks. Let's think. It was a Euro exclusive, right? None of it, aside from the promo cards on the 3-pack boxes, were limited edition. None of it was first edition. They all were quote-unquote unlimited cards. Okay? If you're stashing away hundreds or thousands of boxes of this stuff, or RPO 1 or RPO 2, my goodness, are you taking a big risk? If you're holding on to a $5,000 box of RPO 1, boy, you got cojones, and it is not worth the reward, that risk of holding onto the box. Yeah, it's going to be valuable, but one day, who's to say? Konami says, we need to increase our revenue for this quarter, and the only way to do that is to produce retro pack. Again, why not? It's not first edition. There's nothing about it that's first edition. It's Retro Pack 1 and 2. But what makes it exclusive? Nothing. What makes it different than any boxed set like a Legendary Collection or a Legendary Dex or anything like that? Nothing. I mean, granted, it's packs of cards and it's a set on its own, a booster set, right, instead of an exclusive set. But at the end of the day, there's nothing first edition about it. And you're talking thousands of dollars. You're not talking little shekels. You're talking lots of money. But I hope this video helped. Take a look at it. I will link it in the description. What do you think? Do you think something like this could happen? 18-pack boxes, not flying by me, but nonetheless, it should scare some people. Especially if they have a lot of unlimited stuff. PSA 10 unlimited cards. Watch out. Just something to note. A little food for thought here. This evening, probably now this morning. Until next time, YugiohTube, thank you everybody for watching. Signing out.